wabarakatuh, my grade 5 students. Welcome to English videos, and this is the last video for this term, the enrichment exercises video. So please pay attention and focus in this revision video to revise and practice more on language functions, reading and comprehension, grammar, vocabulary, and writing. Let's start with the matching question, the first question in the exam. What can you see in the museum? Of course, I can see all things. What is your favorite food? Of course, we need to choose a kind of food, which is pizza in this case. What languages do people in Qatar use? They use Arabic and English. What's the weather like during summer? It's very hot. What's the matter? What's the problem? What happened to you? I hurt my back. I sprained my ankle. I broke my arm. I have a headache. I have a toothache. What grade are you in? Grade 5. What does Omar look like? He is short and thin. How often do you go camping? How often means how many times. So in this case, it will be twice a week. Choose a place. In this case, it's in Doha. What time do you get up? At 6 o'clock. How many hours do you exercise every day? 3 hours. Do you like apples? Yes, so much or very much. Part. In this reading, we are going to read about some endangered species or animals that are in danger. Some animals are endangered because people hunt them or destroy their homes. Giant panda lives in the forest in China. They have got black and white fur, and they are about 1 to 2 meters tall. The male is bigger than the female. A male weighs about 160 kilograms, and the female about 125 kilograms. The female panda usually has 1 to 2 babies every 2 years. Giant pandas can swim very well, and they can climb trees too. Their favorite food is bamboo. They eat a lot of it. We should do our best to protect these endangered animals. So, this is a passage about giant pandas. So, the first, what is the text mainly about? Of course, it's about giant panda. Where do giant pandas live? Look in the passage carefully. You'll find it lives in the forest in China. What is the giant panda's favorite food? Of course, it's bamboo. How many babies does the female panda have every 2 years? One, two, two babies every 2 years. The next passage, story. I just returned from the greatest summer vacation. It was so fantastic. I never wanted it to end. I spent 8 days in Paris, France. My best friends Henry and Steve went with me. We had a beautiful hotel room in the Latin Quarter, and it wasn't very even expensive. We had a balcony with a wonderful view. We visited many famous tourist places. My favorite was the Louvre, a well-known museum. I was always interested in art, so that was a special treat for me. The museum is so huge. You could spend weeks there. Henry got tired walking around the museum and said, enough, I need to take a break and rest. We took lots of breaks and sat in cafes along the river Seine. The French food we ate was delicious. Steve's favorite part of the vacation was the hotel breakfast. We had so much fun that we're already talking about our next vacation. The text mainly about, of course, it's about summer vacation. What do you think the underlined word huge means? It means very big. How many days did they spend in Paris? She said this in the beginning. They spent 8 days. What was Steve's favorite part of the vacation? It was the hotel breakfast. Next is vocab part. Fill in the gaps with a suitable word from the box. We have the word large, means very big. Tower, which is a very tall building. Desert, It's a dry place with a lot of sand. Race, kind of competition, could be between cars, bicycles, runners even. Cross means to go from one place to another. Number one, aspire. What is higher than Tornado Tower? Of course, it's Aspire Tower. Two, camels live in the desert. Be careful when you cross the street. Jasim won the running competition yesterday, running race. Next set of kind of building where you can cross. Skyscraper again, it's another tall building, noise, busy, and the tower. Number one, a businessman has many things to do. If someone has many things to do, so it means he is always busy. You can cross to go to the other side of the river. The thing that can be crossed here is the bridge. They hear the loud noise after the accident. Number four, Doha Tower is very famous in Qatar. Next, desert, high, message, and reporter. Desert, we talked about it. High means high. Message means a text you receive from someone. Reporter, someone who works for a TV or a newspaper, and he makes interviews with other people. So number one, there isn't any high mountain near my house. Let's go hiking. Number two, the reporter is asking Mr. Ali about his job, some questions. Three, I want to talk to the manager. Can I leave him a message? Camels live in the desert. Next, fur, weight, and meter. Number one, our cat has a long white yes fur. Two, the wild animals can hunt other small animals. Number three, a meter has 100 centimeters. Four, the male panda's weight is about 160 kilograms. Another vocab question, but this time it's multiple choice. Number one, we usually go shopping in the town center, of course. Number two, we must, because it's very dirty, so we have something to clean. We must clean the car because it's very dirty. Three, I heard the loud noise before the blackout when the power went off. Five, she wants some apples to make fresh apple juice. Number one, Omar is than Hassan. Omar is taller than Hassan. Two, sharks are sea animals. Of course, they are number when it comes to danger. So I say here, sharks are the most dangerous sea animals. Three, Sammy runs the of all the students here. I'm comparing between Sammy and all other students, so I should say the fastest. Four, this woman can cook. She cooks badly. An adverb that ends with ly. My brother can jump very, very high. He's good at jumping. Fatma is the, here I'm comparing again between Fatma and all other girls in the class. So I say Fatma is the best. Six, they watching TV last night. They were watching TV last night. Seven, there are tomatoes in the basket. Tomatoes, countable noun, you can count them. So you have to choose between a few and good. It's a few tomatoes in the basket. Sarah is very good at, after good at and bad at, we put a verb with ing, which is gerund. Good at painting. Nine, the cheetah is then the fox. Here I'm comparing between two only, cheetah and fox, so I say faster than the fox. 10, he the plants yesterday morning. I'm talking about a specific time in the past, yesterday and the morning, so I took the past progressive. He was watering. 11, yesterday morning. Again, it's about past progressive because it's specific time in the past, yesterday and the morning. I was reading a book. in brackets, correct the underlined word. The line is the, of course, superlative case. I say the strongest. Two, when I was young. When I was young, you are talking about ability in the past, so don't say I can swim, say I could swim. Three, Fahd is tall than his brother Ahmed. This is wrong. It should be Fahd is taller than his brother Ahmed. Aren't much apples in the basket. Much is wrong because apples is countable. You can count them. So we don't use much. We use many or any because it's negative here. Five, when it's snowy, drivers should drive carefully. Change it to an adverb with ly. We visit our grandparents last Friday, talking about past last Friday, so we visited. Seven, we were read a book yesterday evening. This is wrong, talking about past progressive, specific time in the past. So we were reading a book yesterday evening. So, dear students, pay attention to everything we have said in this video. Revise well, study well, and good luck. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullah.